First of all, though, John is back now with a healthy barbecue burger.
With a healthy barbecue burger, yeah. I'm doing salmon burgers. Burgers. In real anticipation of Jess's song. I can't wait to hear that later on, I must say. But in here, in my food processor, I've got some salmon fillet. It's skinned. There's no scales on there. Just, you know, nice, clean pieces of salmon. You could do this by hand if you've got a really sharp knife, but if you've got a food processor, it's a lot easier. So salmon fillets in there, in with some spring onion, and in with a little bit of ginger as well. You don't have to have the ginger in there, but I wanted it because it sort of marries with the salsa that I'm going to do, which I'll talk about in a bit. So all you need to do is just blitz this, just pulse this until it comes together. You don't want to make
a liquid or a mush of it, do you?
No, you don't want it to be like that old paste you used to put on sandwiches when you were little. You know, fish paste butties. No one likes that. I'm still, you know, quite angry about being fed those when I was little. So just make sure it goes mushy but not pasty. So it's a little, you know, quite tender chunks of salmon. That's what you want in this. And then all you need to do is get a little bit with wet hands or oiled hands, lightly oiled hands, and just form this into patties and put those onto some on a baking sheet. But before you cook these, it's important to chill them down for about half an hour, and that just means that the proteins are going to solidify a little bit, just come a bit tighter, and it's a lot easier then to grill it or barbecue it. So you can barbecue these, or you can grill them like I'm going to do, because we don't have the weather, unfortunately.
No.
Then for the salsa, I've got in here some chopped apple. You can use Braeburn, Granny Smith, anything that's, you know, got a bit of sharpness to it is fine. So nice fine dice for the apple. Again, try and be quite straight with your eye on that one. Yeah. I'm going to add some cucumber to that, and that's equally finely diced, very, very small dice. And then some coriander. I always use coriander because I love it. But with this sort of Asian flavour, it's good, it's great.
I love cucumber as well, it's such a fresh taste.
It is, and it's perfect in this salsa because it just does bring that ultimate freshness, which helps to cut through. Because salmon is quite an oily fish. Well, it's a very oily fish. In a good way, it's a good oily fish. But that helps to cut through everything and balance everything out. A little bit of chilli in there as well, and then some lime in there too. But actually, I've read recently, and you'll probably know better than me about this, that if you use canned fish, it takes away the omega-3, apparently. It takes away the fatty acids, the good fatty acids.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it's best to use fresh fish, because I've been eating canned mackerel all my life, thinking it was great for me. Turns out it's not that great. So
we'll have to look into that.
We'll look it up, won't we? For the mayo, I'm going to do a wasabi mayo. So wasabi is a Japanese version of horseradish, basically. You get it with your sushi. So a bit of mayo in there, a bit of Greek yoghurt, and then just a squeeze of wasabi paste. But if you can't find the wasabi paste, just use horseradish sauce or mustard, anything you like, anything with a bit of punch to it, and just blend that together. OK, that's the mayo. So for the salmon burgers, all I'm going to do is pop those under the grill for about 3 or 4 minutes on each side. He says with a loud clatter, and then flip them after 3 or 4 minutes and get them out, and then, you know, flip them over and leave them in again. And then to assemble, all you do is with a brioche bun, preferably. Or if you're not, you know, if you're not eating carbs or you're doing the bikini promise, which is starting next week, you can do, you can have this with salad. It's gorgeous with salad. So excuse fingers on there with the burger, a little bit of that mayo, and then some of that lovely relish. So I'm going to pile that up, and I think we've got a special guest to come and try this, I think, have we?
Oh, look.
We have. Someone's popping in.
I think Mark Addy is on his way in here. You've sniffed us out.
That's it. I want to get myself bikini ready.
If I put that there.
Nice to see you.
And you, are you well?
Yeah, good,
thank you. There, if you want to be dainty about it, otherwise you just sandwich
otherwise
it.
it's going to go everywhere, isn't it? Look at this.
But no, so you can have
delicious.
this with salad if you want, or, you know, baked potatoes or whatever you fancy, grilled potatoes. But what do you think of it?
That is great. It's almost too healthy.
We're both sort of staring you out.
Oh, no, it's terrific.
Say nice things.
And the salsa's got a real Asian feel, and it's terrific.
Lovely.
It's got a lot of flavour in there.
Right, well, I hope you've consumed that by the time we speak later on.